You can feel it in the air, right? The days are getting shorter, the nights are getting longer, and that winter chill is starting to set in. And for a lot of us, that's the signal to kind of slow down, to hibernate. But what if we've been looking at this whole season completely wrong?
No, seriously, just think about that for a second. What if this season of quiet and darkness wasn't a time of decline, but was actually the perfect, untapped opportunity for a radical personal transformation? That's the powerful idea we're going to dig into right now.
So we're talking about a structured, really intentional approach called the winter arc. Think of it like a 90-day blueprint designed specifically to use this unique time of year for some incredible growth, instead of just letting it all pass you by.
All right, so before we jump into the solution, we've got to get really clear on the problem it's designed to solve. And it's a problem I think pretty much all of us know way too well. We're talking about the dreaded winter slump. It's that feeling of just stalling out, you know what I mean? Your energy just takes a nosedive, your motivation seems to vanish with the sunlight, and that forward momentum you had in the summer just kind of fizzles out. It's a real common experience of just feeling stuck.
But what if you could just completely flip that script? This is where the winter arc comes in. It's the powerful antidote to that seasonal slump.
The whole philosophy here is to take what feels like a negative, less social stuff, more time indoors, that feeling of isolation, and you turn it into your greatest strength. It's all about creating this focused environment to just rebuild yourself piece by piece from the ground up.
Okay, so let's get a crystal clear definition here. The winter arc is a dedicated 90-day challenge. The goal isn't just to pick up a new habit or two, it's to forge an entirely new identity. And your tools to do that? Intense focus and relentless consistency, using the natural quiet of winter as your secret weapon.
So, you're probably wondering, okay, how does this actually work? Well, this entire framework is built on 5 core pillars. It gives you a clear roadmap for your transformation.
Let's break them down. First up, Pillar 1, Command Time. Now, this is not just about time management. This is about setting a rigid schedule and owning every single minute of your day with intention. Then, we've got Pillar 2, Rebuild the Body. This means disciplined nutrition, consistent, tough exercise, basically laying the physical foundation for mental toughness. From there, Pillar 3, Cleanse the Mind. This could be a meditation practice, journaling, or just ruthlessly cutting out the noise of junk information and social media. Fourth is a big one. Pillar 4, Master a high-value skill. With fewer distractions, winter is the perfect incubator to really dedicate focused time to learning something that's going to concretely improve your life or your career. And finally, the pillar that ties this whole thing together. And this brings us to the absolutely crucial 5th pillar, execution mode. Because look, the other 4 pillars, they're just a plan. This is the action. It's about doing the work day in and day out, no excuses. It's the engine that actually drives the entire transformation.
And remember, the container for all of this is 90 days. It's the sweet spot, right? It's long enough to create profound, lasting change, but it's short enough to feel like an intense, focused sprint. It's a challenging but totally achievable time frame.
So, you commit to this process. You embrace the cold. You embrace the focus. What's the ultimate payoff? What's waiting for you on the other side? Well, it's nothing less than forging a completely new identity.
I mean, this slide just lays it out perfectly. Look at the change. You go from being reactive to being disciplined. You replace that feeling of stagnation with a feeling of being completely rebuilt. You leave behind an unfocused, foggy state for one of clear, driving purpose. And that's the promise of the winter arc. While everyone else is hibernating, you're building. You emerge in the spring not as this same person who went into the winter, but as a stronger, more focused, more capable version of yourself. It's an identity literally forged in the cold.
So the question is this. The next 90 days of winter are coming no matter what. Is it going to be a slump, or is it going to be your arc? Who will you decide to become?